think the thing that excites me the most about the future of Carowinds is, as a company, Cedar Fair is leaning into story as we design new lands and new attractions. And so at Carowinds, we are going back to the original themed story of what that park is and was, which is a celebration of the Carolinas. I'm excited for the guests to explore Aeronautica, and I think they can look forward to being immersed into this new, exciting tribute to aviation. I'm really most excited about the entire land. I'm excited about the direction, the art direction of the land, and I think it's so unique and different from anything that we've done at Carowinds, and that's the part of it. I can't wait to get out and see the guests really discovering new areas of the park and visiting this new, exciting place. I think that guests will be blown away by Aeronautica Landing. I think there are some new adventures, some new stories that are all connected to 6 brand new attractions. There's the Terminal Lounge, which is this wonderful new restaurant and bar that's being created. And I think that guests will have a terrific time exploring with their families this new realm. I think the guest experience will change at Carowinds, especially as you go through Aeronautica, because it's an opportunity to visit a land where families can ride together. This is a terrific collection of attractions for first-time riders who are seeking some thrill, but maybe not, as thrilling as some of our coasters at the park. And I think this is a great opportunity to have families come together and ride together. When we begin to design any new attraction, new land at our parks, we look at what the park's core story is. So we are at Carowinds leaning into what is the Carolina connection to this land and this experience. And of course, the Carolinas are known for first in flight with Kitty Hawk. And so we wanted to pay tribute to that. We wanted to be authentic to the history of flight, but we also wanted to create our own unique, interesting area of the park that relates to discovery and the ingenuity and the bravery of flight. And so we are casting our guests in that role. They will become aviators who are brave and strong and smart and clever as they roam and experience Aeronautica.
The one thing that I'm most excited for our guests to experience is going to be the concept that is going to welcome everybody. It's going to give us the opportunity to elevate our dining experience and also our adult beverage experience. The bar that we're building there is going to give guests an area to relax, enjoy some handcrafted drinks that we have not experienced here in the park before. I think our guests are going to be reacting in a very positive manner. I think they're going to be surprised by some of the food that we're going to put in front of them. It's going to be an elevated experience. It's going to give us, it's going to give our culinary team the opportunity to give our guests something beyond what they have typically experienced in the past. So for our 50th anniversary, our culinary team led by Chef John Lucas working on the kitchen diligently. Our plan is to release a series of exciting items that we're going to be releasing throughout the year, not necessarily all at once. So more to come on that, but certainly our culinary team is working on some big surprises for our guests.
What I think guests can look forward to in Aeronautica Landing from a games perspective is we've done a pretty good job with our 2023 plans to balance the types of games that we offer. We have something for families. We have something for specific skill games. We have a little bit of something for everybody, and everybody's favorite at Carowinds has historically been our basketball games, and so we'll be able to offer that to the guests. The way I think Aeronautica Landing gives us the opportunity to change the guest experience is, while we're still working through some of the details, we do have an innovative new game concept that we want to roll out with that area in 2023. I think what I'm most excited about personally for the Aeronautica area as it pertains to games is we get an opportunity to reface some of the games, to add new game concepts, but also the games buildings, the design, the play, the prizes. We have an opportunity to really theme that to the overall area of Aeronautica so that it'll feel more cohesive and complete within the area. We're looking at some reward programs potentially for the area where if you play all the games, you can unlock a souvenir, another prize that just encourages guests to try all of the new games in the Aeronautica Landing area. For the 50th anniversary, I think we'll probably look at opportunities where we can sprinkle in the 50th. And the overall experience of games, it may not necessarily be Aeronautica Landing, it may be somewhere else within the park, but we do want it to be a part of our games experience because just like roller coasters and food stands, games are also a very, very big part of the anniversary for Carowinds.
Carowinds' 50th anniversary, to me, it means a celebration of impacting this community in an incredible way. It's been 50 years of creating an incredible purpose, which is making people happy. But we've done it in a very unique way. I've always said that our industry has the ability to take on a lot of young minds as our employees, and we have the responsibility to develop them, to be able to offer an incredible experience to our guests. That we've been doing that for 50 years, and I'm looking towards the next 50 years of making our community happy. What excites me most about the future of Carowinds is the ability to transform the last 50 years into what's going to be a new way of building experiences for our community. You will see that the company has been focused on looking at the areas of the park that we're going to be able to develop a comprehensive way to hit our 5 senses, so it's going to be about sight, it's going to be about smell, it's going to be about touch. It's all of these senses that are going to be taken into consideration as we invest and we bring new attractions. That's what I'm most excited about. Guests can look forward to, in Aeronautica Landing, a completely new way to experience this property. We have gone into this area with thinking about food and beverage. We're thinking about the attractions, 6 incredible new attractions. We've been thinking about the theming of, how aviation has been historically part of the Carolinas. And we've taken into consideration, other fun things like the games. So it's going to be a comprehensive way to make sure that our guests are immersed into this new experience. What am I most excited about our guest experiencing? I think it's the new attractions. I think it's it's going to be 6 new attractions that in a really nice, newly themed, easy to get to area. So you're not going to have to be moving around the park to experience 6 different rides. I think that's one of my favorite things. And you could get to some great food now that it's going to be newly developed in the area. How do I think guests are going to react to the new area? I think they're going to love it. I think they're going to identify that convenience of having it all there. It's a little theme park within a theme park. Again, as I was sharing, you're going to have food and beverage, you're going to have retail, you're going to have games, you're going to have rides, you're going to have theming, you're going to have shows. It's going to be a little theme park within a theme park. I think it's going to give them more to do. It's going to give them more opportunities to come back throughout the year over and over again and have time to experience the park in a different way. It's a huge property that obviously it takes multiple days. That's why our season passes are so popular, because you get the opportunity to come and experience the park in different ways. I think that's the main thing.
I am so excited to welcome guests to Carowinds, where the Carolinas come together for over 50 years. For me, I'm super excited to help bring some of E. Pat Hall's legacy of family fun that he chose to bring to life after a visit to the Disneyland Resort. I think our guests are going to have a great time. We've got a lot of great surprises and some really fun gifts to give them throughout the year. For me, what's super exciting about the future of Carowinds is that since Fury 325 has joined our lineup in 2015, we've been able to exceed our guest expectations with amazing experiences, fun attractions like Fury 325 and Copperhead Strike, and personally, I love that I'm able to bring things to life like the State Line Celebration and even Grand Carnival. Aeronautica Landing is going to be a really exciting, high-flying adventure for guests of all ages. And I think for me, the fact that families of all sizes, shapes, and colors will be able to join us in a new part of the park. I think that Aeronautica Landing is going to be a great place for first-time riders and folks who have been riding attractions for almost 50 years. I'm so excited for guests to join us on this state line and experience new fun, new food, and even some new surprises throughout the 50th anniversary in 2023. In 2023, we are so excited to surprise guests with some new ways to be entertained. I'm really excited, can't share all the details yet, but I'm really excited to welcome back some opening day activities and experiences for our guests throughout the summer of 2023.